Today we are going to pray from a psalm that David prayed when his fiercest enemies rose against him. He cried out to God, and surely God heard his plea. You may be facing denial, envy, sabotage, or even witchcraft from friends, family, colleagues, or neighbors who seek to destroy your life. But today, through this psalm, God is descending with his devastating judgment against them. It does not matter how powerful they are, how much wealth they possess, or what kind of spell they have used. God will expose, destroy, and break them one by one. In the mighty name of Jesus, they will be revealed and rendered powerless. Let us declare this psalm boldly, with authority and faith, just as David did when kings and enemies rose against him. God is going to fight for you, deliver you, and triumph on your behalf in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Righteous Judge of all the earth, arise and give ear to my cry, for you alone sit on the throne of justice and truth, and before you every secret thing is laid bare. See, O God, how wickedness speaks boldly and injustice walks freely, while the innocent are trampled. And hear me as I call upon your holy name. For my cause is not hidden from you, and my tears are counted before your presence. You who weigh the hearts of men and examine motives in the night, judge between me and those who rise against me without cause, for they boast in corruption and delight in crooked judgment. Let your eyes search their deeds, let your fire test their words, and let your righteousness answer their arrogance. For you are not a God who delights in evil, neither shall wickedness dwell before you. Arise now as the defender of the upright. Correct false judgments spoken against me. Overturn every unjust verdict. And let your throne speak where men have remained silent. For the earth belongs to you, and justice is your delight. And I wait for you, O Lord, to judge righteously and vindicate your servant. O Lord my God, you see the wicked clearly, for their corruption is not hidden from your eyes. From the depths of their hearts they plot evil, and with deliberate hands they carry out violence, shaping injustice as though it were righteousness. Their tongues are sharpened like swords, and their words drip with venom, spreading lies to destroy the innocent. And like serpents, they hiss deceit while pretending peace. They refuse correction. They harden their hearts against truth, and they shut their ears to wisdom, choosing darkness over light. In secret places they imagine mischief. In councils they agree on oppression, and in silence they rehearse cruelty. Their paths are twisted, their judgments perverted, and their power is built upon wrongdoing. Yet they boast as though you do not see. But you, O God, know their thoughts afar off. You count every scheme, you record every lie, and I lay their wickedness before you, trusting that the judge of all the earth will not ignore the ways of the unjust. Arise now, O Lord my God, and intervene with your mighty hand, for the hour has come for you to act and not remain silent while wickedness advances. Stretch forth your power from heaven and interrupt every plan formed against me before it takes root, and cut off evil while it is yet in its counsel and has not matured into action. Let your presence break into their gatherings, scatter their confidence, and overturn their expectations. For you alone command the times and seasons, and no scheme stands unless you permit it. Act swiftly, O God of strength, and let your judgment move ahead of their intentions, frustrating their devices and bringing their designs to nothing. Arise as my deliverer and my defender. Vindicate my cause openly, and let it be known that you are the God who responds when your servant cries. For I wait on you, trusting that when you arise, injustice will fall and your righteousness will prevail. O God of power and might, rise up against the wicked and break their strength. shatter their ability to harm, and crush the force with which they rise against me. For you are the one who breaks the arm of the unrighteous and brings the violent to nothing. Break the teeth of the wicked in their mouths. Strip them of the power of their words and the influence of their threats, and render their weapons useless before they reach their target. Let their confidence in evil collapse. Let their courage melt away like wax before fire, and let the foundations of their strength be torn down by your hand. Confuse their strategies, dismantle their plans, and scatter every force gathered against me. For no power stands when you arise in judgment. Remove their ability to prevail, drain their resources, frustrate their advance, and let fear replace arrogance in their hearts, until they know that you alone are God, and that every force of wickedness must bow before your authority. Lord of truth, arise against every lying tongue and silence the voices that speak deceit against me. For you hear every false word, and you know the intent behind every accusation. Let slander lose its strength. Let false reports collapse under their own weight. And let every lie spoken in secret be brought to light by your righteousness. Turn deceit back upon those who practice it, and let manipulation choke itself, for wicked speech cannot stand before your truth. Break the power of words crafted to destroy, confuse, or intimidate, and remove the sting of venomous tongues that seek to wound my soul. Expose hidden agendas, frustrate whispered conspiracies, and let truth thunder where lies once ruled, until every evil voice is silenced and your justice speaks clearly on my behalf. Lord my God, stretch out your hand and destroy every wicked scheme formed against me. Let their carefully laid plots dissolve like smoke before the wind, and scatter every gathering where evil is agreed upon. Because the traps they have hidden to fail, let the nets they spread collapse, and bring their secret strategies to nothing before they can take form. Collapse the foundations of their plans, frustrate their alliances, and dismantle every structure built to bring me harm. For no counsel can stand against your will. Confuse their timing, disrupt their coordination, and cancel every appointed moment of evil, so that what they planned in darkness is swallowed up by your light. End their agenda, O God, and let every design of wickedness be broken by your power, until nothing remains of what they intended against me. Lord my God, I place every act of vengeance into your hands, for I refuse to repay evil with my own strength, and I entrust all judgment to your perfect righteousness. Repay the wicked according to their deeds. Measure out justice with your unerring wisdom, and let your hand correct every wrong without delay, for I am innocent and seek only your vindication. Let their schemes rebound upon themselves. Let every cruelty they plan be turned back, and let their pride be humbled before your throne. Remove them without sin resting on my soul. Purge my hands of any taint of retaliation, and let your glory shine through the judgment you execute. Let their punishment be precise, thorough, and righteous, so that all the earth may know that you alone are the God who defends the innocent, and that no wickedness escapes your sight. Establish justice as the foundation of the land. Expose corruption, and let your truth triumph over every deceit. Make the hearts of the guilty tremble, confound their confidence, and let their malice return to torment them. Let your righteousness act without compromise, and let your judgment be a beacon of fear to all who consider rising against the upright. Vindicate me, O Lord, openly and powerfully, so that the earth may witness your justice, and let the wicked know that their times are numbered and your power is absolute. I rest in you, trusting that every act of evil will be met with your perfect recompense, and that your hand will uphold the cause of the righteous. Lord, and my refuge and my shield, Cover me under the shelter of your wings and guard my life from every hand that rises against me. Preserve my steps from hidden snares and ambushes, and let no force of violence reach the walls of my dwelling or the heart of my household. Surround me with your power, Almighty God, so that every arrow of the enemy falls harmless, every trap collapses, and every scheme is rendered powerless. Protect my soul from the attacks of the deceitful. Hide me in the secret place of your presence, and let your angels encamp around me to repel the forces of darkness. Preserve my cause, O Lord, and let the plans of the wicked be exposed before they can take effect. Defend my reputation, my family, and my purpose, so that I remain unshaken and unscathed. Let every assault against me be thwarted, every weapon turned aside, and every attack redirected back upon the sender. Fortify my spirit with your strength, my heart with your peace, and my mind with your wisdom, that I may stand firm even in the midst of turmoil. Let your presence be a wall of fire around me, an unbreakable fortress against oppression, and a refuge in which I may find rest. And let it be known that you, O Lord, are my defender, my protector, and the eternal guardian of all who trust in you. Lord, almighty judge and righteous defender, repay the wicked according to the measure of their deeds. Let them reap the harvest of the evil they have sown, and let every act of oppression return upon their own heads. Restore what they have stolen through deceit. Remove every reward they have gained through cruelty, and let shame and loss overtake their prideful hearts. Bring the consequences of their actions swiftly, O God, so that injustice does not prosper, and let every scheme that was intended to harm the innocent crumble under your righteous hand. Let the scales of justice be balanced. Let truth rise victorious over deceit, and let the stronghold of the arrogant be dismantled before your throne. Turn their boastful words into silence, their cunning plans into ruin, and their confidence into despair, so that all may see that you, O Lord, are the God who defends the righteous. Let every oppressor be brought low, every deceiver exposed, and every evil intention confounded by your power. Let the earth witness your justice. Let your judgments be declared openly, and let your name be glorified through the downfall of the wicked. Vindicate those who walk in integrity. Preserve the innocent from harm, and let the righteous rejoice in your deliverance. O Lord, execute your justice fully, swiftly, and without fail, and let every act of wickedness be met with the recompense it deserves. O Lord, mighty King and sovereign over all, bring down the arrogant and shatter the pride of those who exalt themselves in wickedness, for they sit in power through injustice and boast in cruelty. Tear down every stronghold built on oppression. Expose the false authority of the deceitful, and let their crowns of pride be scattered before your throne. Humble the boastful hearts, confound their schemes, and remove the power of their influence, so that they may know that no exaltation can stand against your righteousness. Let those who rise against the upright be brought low, their words silenced, and their confidence turned to despair, for their strength is nothing compared to your might. Scatter those who place themselves above justice. Dethrone the arrogant rulers of deceit, and let humility fall upon those who have hardened their hearts. Strip them of every illusion of invincibility. Break their grip over the vulnerable, and remove every platform from which they oppress. Let their pride be replaced with fear of your judgment, their arrogance replaced with trembling, and their dominion crumble beneath the weight of your righteousness. Let truth be exalted over every lie, integrity over every act of cunning, and justice over every deceitful plan. Make clear to the world that you alone are God, that every high throne will ultimately bow before your authority, and that no arrogance built on wickedness can withstand your hand. And let the earth rejoice in the downfall of the proud, as your justice is revealed and your name is glorified above all. O Lord, confound every counsel of the enemy and bring confusion into the camps of those who rise against me. For their unity is built on deceit, and their strength lies in secret agreements. Let suspicion and distrust consume them, turning their own strategies into traps for themselves, and let every plan they have devised in darkness collapse before the light of your presence. Cause their alliances to fracture, their communications to fail, and their coordination to be undone, so that every effort to harm me is rendered powerless. Let their intentions be overturned, their timing disrupted, and their confidence replaced with fear. For no scheme can prosper when you move with authority. Scatter them in every direction, frustrate their devices, and let disorder reign where they sought order, until they recognize that you alone control the outcomes of all plans. Let hesitation and doubt fill their hearts. Let their words contradict one another, and let the foundation of their strategies crumble under the weight of your judgment. Turn their counsel into confusion, their meetings into chaos, and their strength into weakness, so that nothing remains of the evil they intended. Let every plot designed to harm me be exposed, canceled, and destroyed by your mighty hand, and let the power of their deception be broken utterly. Let fear overtake them, trembling replace arrogance, and let their hope in cunning be turned to despair. For you, O Lord, are the God who frustrates the plans of the wicked, and let all who witness these events know that your power is supreme. Your justice is unyielding, and your hand defends the righteous without fail. O Lord, my deliverer, hasten to rescue me from every snare and ambush, for the enemy seeks to entangle my feet in hidden traps and to overwhelm me with violence. But you alone are my salvation and my stronghold. Lift me above the reach of the wicked. Pull me from their schemes before they take effect, and redeem me from every hand that would oppress or destroy. Preserve my life, O God, and let no evil prevail against the purpose you have planted within me, for you are my refuge in times of trouble, and my fortress in the day of battle. Deliver me swiftly, O Mighty One, before harm comes near, and let your angels encamp around me to intercept every attack, deflect every weapon, and frustrate every assault. Guide my steps away from danger. Strengthen my spirit to stand unmoved, and let your presence be a shield that no force can penetrate. Lift me out of every pit of oppression, raise me above every flood of violence, and secure my destiny in your hands, for I trust in your timing and your unfailing power. Let freedom replace captivity, safety replace threat, and victory follow deliverance, so that the enemy's plans are turned back, and my path is secured by your might. Preserve my purpose, my calling, and my household from the schemes of the wicked, and let every force that rises against me be met with your overwhelming strength. Lord, deliver me completely, act without delay, and let your name be glorified through my salvation, that all may know you are the God who rescues, protects, and upholds those who place their trust in you. Lord my God, let the righteous rejoice and lift their voices in praise, for your justice has prevailed and your deliverance has been made manifest. Let joy rise from the midst of trials. Let thanksgiving flow from hearts that were heavy with fear, and let praise break forth as the chains of oppression are removed. Let peace descend upon the souls of those who have trusted in you, and let confidence and courage be renewed in every heart that seeks your face. Let hope stand firm like a tower, unshaken in the adversity, and let the works of integrity and faithfulness be rewarded openly, so that all may witness your goodness. Let the victories of the righteous be celebrated, the protection of the faithful be acknowledged, and the steadfastness of the obedient be honored. Let your truth shine brighter than lies, your righteousness be lifted higher than corruption, and your mercy be proclaimed over every act of deliverance. Let joy overflow from those who are oppressed, peace reign in the place of turmoil, and strength replace weakness in every spirit that leaned upon you. Let your name be glorified among all nations as the one who rescues, defends, and vindicates those who call upon you. Let the faithful be established in their purpose, their hearts unafraid, their steps secure, and their voices raised in continuous praise. And let the earth bear witness to your mighty works, rejoicing with songs of deliverance, thanksgiving, and unending joy for the triumph of righteousness over wickedness. Lord, King of all the earth, let it be declared that you alone judge with perfect justice and righteous authority, for surely you see all deeds and weigh every heart. Let it be known that no wickedness escapes your sight. No deceit goes unpunished, and no arrogance can withstand your power, for the earth belongs to you, and your word governs all creation. Surely the plans of the unjust are brought to nothing, their schemes dissolve before your eyes, and their oppression is met with your righteous recompense. Let truth triumph over every lie, integrity rise above every act of cunning, and justice prevail where corruption has reigned, so that all may understand that your judgments are final and your authority absolute. Surely the righteous are defended, the innocent protected, and the oppressed lifted up, while the proud, the deceitful, and the violent are brought low before your throne. Let your power be revealed in every corner of the earth, your justice pronounced openly, and your name exalted above every human authority. Let all creation witness that you alone are God, that your sovereignty cannot be challenged, and that every high and mighty heart will ultimately bow to your will. Surely the plans of the wicked are temporary, and their triumphs fleeting, and their confidence vain, while your righteousness endures forever. And let every nation, every people, and every tongue proclaim your supremacy, your justice, and your eternal reign over the earth. Lord my God, I place my cause completely into your hands, trusting fully in your timing, your wisdom, and your righteous judgment. I surrender every battle, every conflict, and every scheme of the enemy to you, for I know that vengeance belongs to you alone, and that no plan against me can succeed apart from your permission. I stand firm in faith, unshaken by fear or intimidation, knowing that you uphold the righteous and defend those whose hearts are steadfast in you. I rest in your perfect justice, confident that every act of wickedness will be repaid, every deceit exposed, and every oppressor brought low according to your will. I declare you victorious over all who rise against me, trusting that your power and authority are unmatched, and that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I seal this prayer with absolute trust in your sovereignty, yielding every circumstance, every adversary, and every outcome into your capable hands. I wait patiently, knowing that you will act with precision, speed, and perfect righteousness, and that my deliverance will glorify your name. I affirm that your hand defends, your eyes watch over, and your spirit empowers those who place their hope in you. I proclaim that you alone are God, the eternal judge, the defender of the righteous, and the one who brings the plans of the wicked to nothing. And I declare that my faith, my life, and my destiny rest securely in you, Lord, for you are my salvation, my refuge, and my eternal strength. Type victory is mine in the comments, and declare your freedom and triumph today, standing boldly in faith, for God is fighting for you, exposing your enemies and granting you victory in every area of your life.